Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. In this video, it's going to be my Air Tycoon 4 series. Now, last time, I can't exactly remember what we did because it was quite a while ago. So I'm sorry that I haven't actually been uploading this series. Were we adding any routes last time? I think... Oh no, we were putting down the fares again. Yeah, we were trying to alter our routes because... If you have a look at all these passengers, they're all going up now, all because I altered the routes. So, I'm just going to fast forward to May 1962. Just see how our profits are doing, seeing if I need to alter that again. But the title won't be, like, putting down the profits again. Oh no, again, 19,000, we're good. So, the first thing that I want to do... I want to actually, I was thinking about, once my planes actually start to age out, like they run out of their lifetime, because they have like 20 years on them, like all my Tu-104s, I want to buy up planes, to actually replace them. Now, I'm not actually going to go and buy Tu-104s now. That's not what we're actually going to do this episode, but sometime I'm actually going to do that. Because those were the first planes that we actually got. If you have a look at these planes here, my first route was to Aberdeen from London. If you have a look at the Tu-104s here, they've got 214 months left on them, which I believe is like about 17 years, 16 years. So yeah, I'm gonna when we start to get into like the 80s, I will start to phase them out. So yeah, we're starting to make a big profit. Way, we've got a lot of passengers. How many have we got? 7,000. That's a lot. Got 18 routes, so that's kind of good as well. Got 510,000. I can't wait until the 747 comes out in this game. Because the 60s in this game are really boring because you don't have like any of the wide-body jets or anything, and all the planes that you do have, they do go. Excuse me, I just burped. They do go quite far. It's just that they carry barely anything. It's like the plane that carries the most is like the DC-8 and Boeing 707. So. When the 747 comes out, and like the DC-10 and L-1011, the IL-86 and things, you just get this massive injection of profits, and it's like, especially when the 747 comes out, I can't wait. That is going to be like the staple part of my fleet. But anyway, I don't really want to talk. Well, I guess I can be talking about what we're actually going to be doing soon, because I don't really know what to do this episode. Do you think I should set up some cargo routes today? I think we can. I'm just going to actually have a look on what sort of cargo planes there are, because I know that there's not very many. There's a 707F. There's nothing on that side, in McDonnell Douglas. Nothing on Ilyushin. I finally learned how to spell that. Say that rather, pronounce it. Nothing on the Tupolev. Yeah, I finally got that right as well. Nothing on Lockheed. So just Anatov. Right, so these planes, if you have a look, they carry 10 tons, but they have a absolutely crap, what's it called? Speed. How can I forget that? Yeah, they don't have very good speed. So, should I get this? I don't know. I think I will start to set up some cargo routes. How much range do these have? Oh, no, not yet. How much range do these 707s have? They have nearly 3,000 miles. So that won't be enough to get across to New York. Ooh, actually, if I can actually use one of these. I think I'm only going to be doing one cargo route. This episode might be short. But yeah, it clicked it for me. I didn't really mean to click that. I'm going to get the super engine. So it can improve its efficiency. So I think I'm actually going to get the fuselage coatings and the super engine. So this will actually help me kind of boost up the amount of what do we call it? Pushed out the amount of profit that I get from this plane. So I think I'm just gonna order the one, and I will go and like send that off to New York or somewhere that's quite profitable, and then I will go and set that up and see what sort of things start rolling in, because if you set up cargo routes as well as passenger routes, you can earn like double cash. I don't know. I think I said last episode that I wasn't going to do cargo. I don't know, but we are now. I think I said that some other time. I might have said that in my mind when I was playing on my own. I don't know. So if I just go on to what month are we on? July. If I just go to July 1962, we've lost a bit of cash just because we've just bought a 707. So is there any news? Nope, there's no news. So I'll just go on to August, like so. And is there going to be anything new? Got a lot more profit. We're getting more passengers and profit. I'm sure there's a lot more people travelling. So, right, what is there? There's a new airport opened in Sanya in China. And there's a typhoon in Taipei and Tokyo, and other places that I go to. So my 707F has been delivered. So I will go and how many? I just want to have a look. How many slots have I managed to put in New York? Oh, I don't actually know, because I think I shoved a DC-8 and a what do you call it? A DC-8 and a 707 on that route. So I think I will just go set up. I'll just go set up this route, and I'll just put like I'll put 10. No, not 20. I guess I can put 20 just in case. But to have more than enough than not enough. So if I go over to John F. Kennedy, I could have tapped on London, but never mind. So if it would load, thank you very much. I will come onto here and request some slots. I think that I need to. Add another person at the counter at JFK, because it's starting to get filled up. And I think I'll add another one at the office as well, because that's getting not as much filled up, but it's getting kind of filled up nonetheless. Right, they're being set down. He's been put down. So I'll go, if I go back to London, I think I saw that in London as well. I think I'm going to go change that. Come on. Right. If I go to Heathrow. Oh yeah, Heathrow definitely needs them. Quite a few. So, if I go and just request a load like that, we're now into the thousands with requesting. Not requesting, the amount that we have to that we pay for, into the millions. Well, that's what that means. Into the millions. Costs about 1 million a month. Hang on, let me just move my position, because I was pretty uncomfortable on how I was. So if I go over to JFK, now I actually need to tap onto the cargo box, because originally I did the passenger routes, but I can't actually do that. I've already set up a passenger route. Oops, I actually accidentally tapped off of it. So if I go onto here, open route, I have got 707. How many miles has this got? Oh, that has plenty. If I select the 707, that carries 9. So I'm going to put this down to half, just to see how it goes, and then I will see if there's anything that differs eventually. So if I go and unrequest these slots here before they waste me too much money, and I'll eventually see how much more money I will make from this new cargo route. So if I go and unrequest however many slots it was, oops, actually I accidentally went off. If I unrequest all of this, there we are, it's 11, it would have been 12, but accidentally clicked off, like I said. So if I go to London, right, London, we've used up 410 slots in London already. So if I get rid of all of these slots, this should be 12. Oh no, it is 9. I think I didn't actually request not 9, 11. I think I didn't actually unrequest that slot at JFK, never mind. But what you can see, if I just go zoom out, just so you can have a better view of it. If the game would let me, that would be jolly good. There we are, it's good enough. So if you can see all of my passenger routes. Now, if I click this button down here in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a picture of a guy with a piece of luggage. If I tap that, it goes on to cargo routes, and that orange line actually shows us the cargo route that we just set up from Heathrow to JFK. So, and then you can tap it again, so then you just can't see anything. Then you tap it again, and you go back to passenger routes. So, I'm just going to zoom in onto the British Isles, like I usually are, and I just zoomed around the globe. If I go, oh gosh, what is this doing? Right, I'm here now. So if I go over to September, starting to get into the 60s now. Cargo. So if you actually have a look, it doesn't affect the passengers, even though there is passengers actually growing. I've just set up a cargo. I've just set up a cargo route. So I've got 864 tons, and that has increased my profits quite a bit. So I have got 25,000. My value's gone up as well, probably because I set up a new route. There we are. I've got 19 routes now. One of them's cargo. So there's a typhoon again, places where I don't go. So yeah, another thing that I want to do this episode, should I do it this episode? No, I think I'll do it next episode. I'm actually going to say, I just want to see the long-term effect of this cargo route that I just set up. I want to get into 1963 by the end of this episode, and if something changes, I can just alter them. My passengers are going down, but that's just because of the influx of passengers just globally, so I'm not really worried about that. My profit is a steady 25 million. My cargo's going up quite significantly, so I think I might be alright. I will just pass on to another turn. It's actually date, but I just say turn. That's what it says. It's meant to be date. So if I go on to November now, actually on to November, if I go on to here, cargo's going up again, passengers going down. Like I said, I don't really care. So 11 November rather. I just look at the bottom there. I was just like 11. So my value is actually going up. Now, the reason why, I can't remember when it was, but I think it was on the first or second episode when I signed up for aviation insurance. I actually had a look and saw that that it makes you sign up for aviation insurance automatically when you pass 100,000, when you surpass the 1 billion mark of value. So if you have a look at the top, I have 1 billion 400 million and 81,000 pounds. That's how much my company is valued at. And once you get once your company's worth £1 billion, then you eventually you just sign up for aviation insurance, which is just like if one of your planes crashes because of like poor maintenance or whatever, then you have to actually pay out all the money to the relatives or whatever, like compensation basically. That's all that is. So yeah, I think I will just pass into 1963 and then I can end out the episode there. So I know we just set up a cargo route today. My cargo hasn't actually changed at all. My passengers are going down. Like I said, it's just the influx of the world. So, by the looks of it, going out into 1963, we seem to be doing good. The passengers actually going up, so that seems all well. So, there we are, getting a load of passengers now, and I've got 27,000 profit. God. You probably can't see it because this bloody thing keeps on lagging behind the footage and sound, as I've said many times before. But 27 million, actually, that's meant to be, not 27,000. I keep on getting confused. My value's gone up by 24 million. I'm doing it again. Passengers have gone up by 6,000. Cargo has stayed at nil. Or has gone up nil. Not stayed at nil. So yeah, we're going to 1963 and we are doing well. The new test flight of the IL-62 has started. It will be in the market soon. Now the IL-62 is basically the Russian equivalent to the VC-10, but I basically just say it's the VC-10. It looks like it. So I should think that we will be using that plane once that actually comes out, because it does carry quite a few passengers. I thought it was a wide body, but it isn't. So yeah, we will eventually be doing that. Using that plane on some of the routes, maybe to America and places. So yeah, that'll be the end of this episode here. So we set up a cargo route, and hopefully we will be able to set up some more cargo routes in the future. I have got something planned for next episode. I was originally going to do it this episode, but I thought, no, I'll do it for next episode, because I hadn't had anything planned for next episode. I said episode about 6 times in that sentence, never mind. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for taking time out of your day to tune into my channel and click on this video, and hopefully watch it to its full length. Hope you did. All will be revealed next episode of what this thing that I was originally going to do this episode. Tune into part 9 of Air Tycoon 4. Blimey, I've done quite a few episodes now, and you will see eventually what I am talking about. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next messed up my intro, outro even. So I'll see you in the next video if you decide to change that one as well. Bye.